Are you looking for wholesome, humble, and budget-friendly dishes? The Amish have got you covered. Their recipes are all about simplicity and resourcefulness. Allow me to introduce you to Amish recipes you'll wish you knew sooner. These 30 recipes aren't just cheap, they're priceless in the memories they create and the comfort they bring. Enjoy the journey. Choufle pie. In a time when pies had to do more than just taste good, one dessert emerged as a quiet hero of the pantry: choufle pie. This Amish classic was born out of necessity, a practical solution for households without modern refrigeration. The secret behind its lasting appeal is molasses, a thick, sticky sweetener that not only flavors the pie, but also acts as a natural preservative. The story of choufle pie is one of humble beginnings. In small kitchens where ingredients were simple, molasses, flour, brown sugar, butter, and a dash of cinnamon or nutmeg, this pie was more than just a dessert. It was a celebration of resourcefulness. A crumbly topping offset the bold, bittersweet base, creating a dish that was both indulgent and economical. Rich in iron, calcium, and potassium, molasses gave the pie a nutritional boost, proving that even on a tight budget, a treat could do your body some good. Whether served for breakfast, as a mid-afternoon pick-me-up, or a late-night indulgence, choufle pie reminds us that sometimes the simplest recipes hide the deepest story. Amish soft pretzels. Imagine the warm aroma of freshly baked bread filling a rustic kitchen as soft, chewy pretzels come out of the oven. Amish soft pretzels are a testament to the beauty of uncomplicated ingredients. Made with flour, water, a touch of salt, and a hint of sugar, these pretzels are crafted with care and a tradition that spans generations. In an era when every ingredient was measured with love, Amish families would twist the dough by hand, sharing laughter and memories as the pretzels took shape. The dough's gentle rise, thanks to a bit of yeast, provided a light, airy texture inside, while the outside got a slight crunch from a quick dip in a baking soda bath. Served warm and often with a side of mustard or a simple cheese dip, these pretzels remind us that great food doesn't have to be complicated. They are a delicious symbol of community, a recipe that whispers of long afternoons spent around a wooden table, enjoying the simple pleasures of life. Amish apple dumplings. There's something enchanting about a dish that transforms a humble apple into a sweet spice delight. Amish apple dumplings are just that, a rustic dessert that turns seasonal fruit into a comforting treat. Picture crisp, tart apples enveloped in a soft, tender dough that's baked to perfection in a warm, cozy oven. The secret to these dumplings lies in the balance of spices: cinnamon, a pinch of nutmeg, and a little sugar, combined with the apple's natural sweetness. As the dumplings bake, the apple's juices meld with the dough, creating a flavor that is both homely and extraordinary. This recipe was often shared among neighbors, each bite a reminder of the care and creativity that goes into every Amish meal. Simple, yet bursting with flavor, Amish apple dumplings capture the essence of fall, inviting you to savor the season in every warm, delectable bite. Pickled red beets and eggs. In the heart of Amish kitchens, preserving the bounty of the garden was an art. Pickled red beets and eggs is a dish that not only preserves seasonal produce, but also transforms it into a tangy, vibrant treat. The deep, ruby red beets are slowly simmered with vinegar, sugar, and spices until they become tender and richly flavored, while hard-boiled eggs soak up the zesty pickling brine. This recipe tells a story of resourcefulness, a way to extend the life of fresh produce through simple, natural methods. The beets, with their earthy sweetness, complement the mild, hearty eggs, creating a dish that's both nutritious and full of character. Served chilled as a side or sliced onto a simple sandwich, pickled red beets and eggs are a reminder of days when every ingredient was valued and every flavor told a story of nature's generosity and the timeless art of preservation. Amish friendship bread. There's a saying that true friendship is like a good loaf of bread, warm, sharing, and made with care. Amish friendship bread lives up to that sentiment. This recipe is more than just a sweet, yeasty bread. It's a symbol of community and connection. Passed down through generations, the bread's preparation was a ritual of sharing a starter with friends and neighbors, ensuring that everyone enjoyed a slice of love. The dough, enriched with eggs, milk, and a bit of sugar, slowly rises into a soft, tender bread that pairs perfectly with a pat of homemade butter. Its mildly sweet flavor is a testament to the gentle nature of Amish cooking. As families gathered to break bread, the friendship bread was at the center of every conversation, an edible reminder that food brings people together. Each bite is a warm embrace, a story of tradition, and a sweet note of generosity that you'll wish you'd known sooner. Chicken corn soup. There's comfort in a bowl of soup that warms you from the inside out, and Amish chicken corn soup is a prime example. Born in humble kitchens where every ingredient was treasured, this hearty soup blends tender chicken, fresh corn, and a medley of vegetables into a simple yet satisfying meal. The process of making this soup is a gentle ritual. Chicken is simmered slowly until it falls apart, releasing its savory goodness into a rich broth. Fresh kernels of corn add bursts of sweetness, while diced carrots and potatoes provide a soft, inviting texture. A few simple herbs, perhaps a bay leaf or a sprig of thyme, complete the flavor, turning the humble broth into a culinary hug on a chilly day. Amish chicken corn soup isn't just food. It's a memory of family gatherings, long conversations, and the comfort of knowing that every meal can be both nourishing and affordable. Amish funnel cakes. Imagine the cheerful clamor of a county fair where the sweet scent of freshly fried treats fills the air. Amish funnel cakes bring that same festive spirit into your own kitchen. These cakes are made by drizzling a simple batter of flour, eggs, milk, and a pinch of salt into hot oil, forming a lacy golden network that is crisp on the outside and soft on the inside. In Amish tradition, funnel cakes were a special treat, an indulgence that transformed a regular day into a mini celebration, often dusted with powdered sugar and served with a drizzle of honey or a side of fruit. They remind us that even simple ingredients can be elevated to a delightful feast. With every crunchy bite, you taste not only the sweetness of the cake, but also the rich history of a people who knew how to find joy in the little things. Amish funnel cakes are a testament to the idea that life's simplest pleasures are often the most memorable. Amish chicken and noodles. Comfort food at its finest, Amish chicken and noodles is a dish that warms both heart and home. This recipe combines tender, slow-cooked chicken with soft, egg-rich noodles in a savory broth. The story behind this dish is one of practicality and care, a way to stretch a simple chicken into a meal that feeds a family and lifts spirits. The process is straightforward. Simmer chicken until it's meltingly tender, then add handmade noodles that absorb the flavors of the broth like a sponge. A medley of carrots, celery, and onions adds brightness and color to the dish, while a few sprigs of fresh parsley offer a hint of herbal freshness. Every spoonful is a blend of nostalgia and nourishment, a culinary reminder that sometimes the best meals come from simple, unpretentious ingredients prepared with love. Amish chicken and noodles invites you to slow down, savor each bite, and cherish the little moments in life. Amish peanut butter pie. In a kitchen where every ingredient had to count, Amish peanut butter pie emerged as a delightful twist on the traditional dessert. This pie combines the rich, nutty flavor of peanut butter with a smooth, custard-like filling that is both comforting and unexpected. The origins of Amish peanut butter pie lie in resourcefulness, using pantry staples to create something extraordinary. The crust is simple yet sturdy, providing the perfect canvas for the creamy filling, which is whipped together from peanut butter, a touch of cream, and a secret blend of spices that evoke warm memories of family gatherings. As the pie cools, its flavors deepen, offering a taste that is simultaneously indulgent and economical. Served chilled or at room temperature, this pie is an invitation to rediscover the magic of humble ingredients turned into a dessert that might just become your new favorite treat. Amish dandelion salad. Out in the meadows where wild dandelions sway in the breeze, Amish cooks saw a treasure in the simplest of greens. Amish dandelion salad is a celebration of nature's bounty. Fresh, slightly bitter leaves mixed with a handful of wild herbs dressed in a light, tangy vinaigrette. The salad tells a story of springtime renewal and resourcefulness. With roots that dig deep into the fertile soil, dandelions have been gathered by Amish families for generations. Their natural bitterness is balanced by a drizzle of honey and the brightness of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Tossed with other garden-fresh ingredients like cucumbers, tomatoes, and even a scattering of edible wildflowers, this salad is a vibrant reminder that every plant has a purpose. It not only nourishes the body, but also celebrates the connection between the land and the people who tend it with care and gratitude. Whoopie pies. Few desserts can match the playful charm of whoopie pies, and the Amish version is a perfect example of culinary creativity on a budget. These treats consist of two soft, cake-like rounds filled with a generous layer of sweet, creamy filling. The origins of whoopie pies are as endearing as their name. They were a way to make a little luxury out of everyday ingredients. The cake portions are light and fluffy, baked to a golden perfection that hints at the secret techniques passed down through generations. The filling, often made with cream cream cheese or a rich buttercream blended with a hint of vanilla provides the perfect counterbalance to the cake's sweetness. Every bite delivers a delightful contrast in textures and flavors. A soft, moist exterior paired with a smooth, tangy center. Whoopie pies invite you to rediscover the joy in simple desserts and celebrate a moment of pure, unpretentious pleasure that feels just like home. Amish baked oatmeal. When mornings were a time for slow, comforting meals, Amish baked oatmeal provided the perfect start to the day. This dish transforms humble oats into a warm, hearty breakfast that fills your home with an inviting aroma. Mixed with milk, a handful of dried fruits, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a touch of honey, the oats are baked slowly until they become a golden, custardy delight. Each spoonful is a blend of textures. The soft, baked grains mingling with the chewiness of raisins or chopped apples. This isn't just a recipe. It's a morning ritual that brings families together around the kitchen table. Amish baked oatmeal is a reminder that breakfast can be both simple and soulful, fueling your day while wrapping you in the comfort of tradition and warmth. Amish pickled cabbage. In kitchens where preserving the harvest was as important as the meal itself, Amish pickled cabbage became a staple side dish. This recipe transforms humble cabbage into a tangy, crisp delight that pairs perfectly with rich, savory dishes. Sliced thin and soaked in a brine of vinegar, water, salt, and a hint of sugar, the cabbage absorbs flavors that make it both refreshing and robust. The pickling process is a quiet celebration of seasonality and conservation. Each batch of pickled cabbage captures the essence of a summer's harvest, preserving it for winter's long, cold nights. Served as a side with meat dishes or stirred into soups, Amish pickled cabbage offers a burst of acidity that brightens every bite. It speaks of times when every ingredient was treasured and every meal was a careful balance of flavors, preserving memories and nourishing bodies alike. Amish poor man's steak. Not every family had access to prime cuts of meat, and that's where Amish poor man's steak comes in. This dish is a celebration of simplicity, a hearty, slow-cooked meat dish that turns less expensive cuts into a tender, savory feast. With a marinade of basic spices, onions, and a splash of vinegar, the meat is allowed to simmer until it's meltingly tender, absorbing every bit of flavor. In Amish kitchens, every bit of meat was prized, and even the humblest cut was treated with care. Served with a side of mashed potatoes or a simple green salad, poor man's steak reminds us that great meals don't require extravagance, only time, care, and a few honest ingredients. It fills your belly and heart with the knowledge that sometimes simplicity is the finest luxury of all. Amish strawberry jam. Sweet, tart, and bursting with the flavor of summer, Amish strawberry jam is a preserve that turns a bumper crop of berries into a little jar of sunshine. In Amish tradition, making jam wasn't just about sweetening fruit, it was an act of capturing a season. Strawberries, freshly picked and gently simmered with a bit of sugar and lemon juice, transform into a spread that's both simple and sublime. Every spoonful carries the essence of long, sunny days and the promise of fresh bread waiting to be slathered. This process, humble and heartfelt, reduced berries slowly to preserve their flavor, a method passed down through generations. Amish strawberry jam is more than a condiment. It's a reminder that nature's bounty can be enjoyed all year long, bringing a taste of summer into the colder months with every sweet, vibrant bite. Ham and green bean soup. On chilly evenings when a warm meal was the only cure for the cold, ham and green bean soup filled the role of a hearty, comforting dish. This Amish recipe combines the smoky flavor of ham with the freshness of green beans, simmered in a broth that's been lovingly prepared to bring out the best in every ingredient. The soup begins with a rich ham stock, built by slowly boiling ham hocks until they release their savory depth. Fresh green beans, chopped and added near the end, bring a crisp, bright flavor that contrasts beautifully with the hearty broth. A few diced potatoes and carrots add texture and natural sweetness, making every spoonful a balanced medley of flavors. Amish ham and green bean soup isn't just a meal, it's a warm invitation to gather around the table and savor the simple pleasures of a home-cooked feast. Amish custard pie. Amish custard pie is a quiet, unassuming dessert that carries the weight of tradition in every creamy bite. Crafted from eggs, milk, a bit of sugar, and a whisper of vanilla, the custard filling is baked slowly in a homemade crust until it sets into a gentle, silky texture that contrasts with the crispness of the pastry. Its origins lie in practicality and resourcefulness, transforming a few common ingredients into a treat that felt special. Served chilled or at room temperature, Amish custard pie is a gentle reminder that true true indulgence doesn't have to be extravagant. It only requires a little care, patience, and a deep appreciation for the humble ingredients that bring comfort to every home. Amish potato cakes. When potatoes were plentiful and every meal needed a bit of extra heartiness, Amish potato cakes were the answer. Made from mashed potatoes mixed with a bit of flour, egg, and simple seasonings, they are formed into small, round patties and pan-fried until the edges turn golden and crispy. The result is a dish that is both satisfying and economical. The outer crust is delightfully crisp, while the inside remains soft and full of flavor. Served as a side dish or even as a snack on their own, Amish potato cakes embody the idea that even the most unpretentious ingredients can be transformed into something special with a little time and love. Amish white bread. There is something sacred about the aroma of freshly baked bread, a scent that speaks of early mornings and shared family moments. Amish white bread is a simple yet cherished staple in every Amish kitchen, made with only a few ingredients: flour, water, yeast, and salt. This bread proves that uncomplicated recipes can yield extraordinary results. The process is a ritual in itself. Dough is kneaded by hand until soft and elastic, then left to rise in a warm, inviting space. The result is a loaf that is light, fluffy, and perfect for soaking up butter, jams, or even a hearty soup. Each slice reminds us that sometimes the simplest ingredients hold the richest memories. Amish apple butter. In a season when apples are at their peak, Amish apple butter transforms simple fruit into a jar of concentrated delight. Slowly simmered over low heat, apples are turned into a thick, richly spiced butter with hints of cinnamon and clove. The process is patient, much like the Amish way of life, where every batch is a labor of love. The result is a smooth, deeply flavorful spread, a perfect companion for freshly baked bread or warm biscuits. Its sweet aroma fills the kitchen, inviting you to savor a taste of autumn in every spoonful. Amish apple butter is a testament to slow cooking and the art of turning seasonal abundance into a delicious keepsake for all year round. Fried cornmeal mush. When the simplest ingredients are elevated by tradition, you get fried cornmeal mush, a dish that is both humble and hearty. Starting with a basic cornmeal mush thickened with water or milk and a pinch of salt. The mixture is cooled until set, then sliced into squares and pan-fried until the edges turn golden and crispy. The crispy exterior gives way to a soft, almost creamy center that carries the natural sweetness of corn. Often enjoyed as a side or as a light breakfast, this dish is a reminder that even the most basic ingredients can be transformed with a little love and a hot skillet. Amish bean soup. In many Amish households, soup was a way to stretch ingredients and bring warmth to every meal. Amish bean soup is a hearty, comforting bowl filled with slow-cooked beans, vegetables, and a hint of smoked meat that infuses the broth with deep, savory flavor. The beans, simmered until tender, are the stars of the dish, each spoonful a testament to simplicity and sustenance. A mix of onions, carrots, and celery adds brightness and texture, while a few simple herbs round out the flavor profile. Often made in large batches, this soup was shared with family and neighbors on cold days when a warm bowl of goodness could brighten even the gloomiest afternoon. Amish macaroni salad. Cool, creamy, and utterly comforting, Amish macaroni salad has long been a favorite at family gatherings and community picnics. Crafted from simple ingredients, al dente pasta tossed with a light, tangy dressing, mixed with crisp vegetables and a touch of sweet relish, this salad is both refreshing and filling. Every bite offers a mix of textures and flavors, a gentle creaminess balanced by a slight tang, with the satisfying chew of pasta that has absorbed every bit of homemade dressing. It's a side dish that complements hearty main courses or stands proudly on its own as a cool respite on a hot day. Amish peanut butter spread. Not all spreads are created equal. An Amish peanut butter spread proves that sometimes the simplest recipes yield the richest flavors. Made from roasted peanuts ground to a creamy consistency with just a pinch of salt and a drizzle of honey, this spread is a versatile companion for bread, crackers, or even as a dip for fresh fruits. The story behind this spread is one of ingenuity. In a time when every ingredient had to stretch as far as possible, Amish cooks discovered that peanuts could be transformed into a nourishing paste that delighted both young and old. Smooth and satisfying, this spread carries the unmistakable taste of home. Amish chicken pot pie. In a world where comfort food meets hearty tradition, Amish chicken pot pie stands out as a warm, inviting meal that brings the whole family to the table. This dish layers tender, slow-cooked chicken with a medley of root vegetables in a savory, rich gravy, all encased in a flaky, golden crust. Every ingredient, from the perfectly simmered chicken to the freshly chopped carrots, celery, and potatoes, was chosen for its ability to comfort and satisfy. As the crust bakes to a crisp finish, it seals in the flavors, making every bite a perfect blend of tenderness and crunch. A celebration of home cooking that warms you from the inside out. Amish baked beans. There's a slow-cooked magic in Amish baked beans, where simple legumes are transformed into a sweet, savory masterpiece. In Amish kitchens, beans were a staple, and this recipe elevated them by combining with molasses, a touch of mustard, and just the right amount of spices. Baked slowly until the flavors melded into a thick, hearty sauce, these beans offer a perfect balance of sweetness and tang. Served alongside freshly baked bread or a roasted meat dish, Amish baked beans remind us that even the most unassuming ingredients can create a dish that is both nutritious and soul-satisfying, a warm embrace on a chilly day. Amish mashed potatoes. A true comfort food classic, Amish mashed potatoes are made with simplicity and heart. Potatoes, seen as a gift from the earth, are mashed until soft, creamy, and full of flavor. A little butter, milk, and a pinch of salt bring out the natural richness of the spuds. More than just a side dish, these mashed potatoes evoke memories of family gatherings and hearty meals. Each bite a smooth, velvety taste that invites you to pause and enjoy the simple pleasures of home cooking. Amish buttermilk biscuits. Few things evoke the comfort of home quite like a warm, flaky biscuit. Amish buttermilk biscuits are crafted from flour, a splash of buttermilk, a dash of baking powder, and a hint of salt. Kneaded gently by hand and baked until they puff up with golden goodness, these biscuits are a testament to the idea that great food needs only love and a patient hand. Their light, airy texture and tender crumb are perfect for soaking up butter and jam, reminding you that sometimes the simplest recipes bring the greatest comfort. Amish cinnamon rolls. Imagine waking up to the irresistible aroma of freshly baked cinnamon rolls wafting through the house. Amish cinnamon rolls transform a simple dough into a swirl of sweet, spicy indulgence. Enriched with sugar and butter, the dough is rolled out and spread generously with cinnamon and sugar, then rolled into spirals and baked to perfection. As they emerge from the oven, these rolls are soft and warm with lightly crisped edges, and a drizzle of simple glaze brings the flavors together in a perfect balance of spice and sweetness. An inviting start to any day. Amish grilled cheese. Taking a beloved classic and giving it an Amish twist, Amish grilled cheese celebrates simplicity with a touch of extra heart. Crafted with thick slices of homemade Amish white bread, layered with a rich melty cheese and a hint of herbs, this sandwich is grilled slowly over a low flame until the cheese becomes deliciously gooey and the bread turns a perfect golden brown. Each bite delivers a comforting crunch followed by a creamy, savory center, serving as a warm reminder that the best flavors are often shared over simple, honest food. Enjoy your journey into Amish cooking, and remember, sometimes the cheapest recipes are the ones that enrich your life the most.